Hey yo, slick with the kicks, slick with the kicks, slick with the kicks. Cause you know I'm slick with the kicks. Cause my kicks are sick. Alright man, yeah, so I'm doing this video right here real quick. Like the title says, I wanna do a an appreciation video, an appreciation vlog video, whatever, cause for something that's being just kind of in the come up from say months ago, almost a year ago, from when the pandemic started and all that, the coronavirus and all that, and everything was shutting down and all that stuff. So, I started, sorry if it's all moving and all that, I'm over here. And sorry for the definition on my phone right here. It's like I've been saying, but everything I do has meaning. Everything I do, I put energy, positive energy right behind it, just to just make things prosper, in the right way and all that stuff. So this is why I kind of wanted to do this video right here, an appreciation video, a thank you video, and pretty much to show that, always go for your goals and achieve, and when you do achieve, you will feel the success, see the success and all that. But okay, I don't know for how long. I really don't want to make this a long crying thing or something like that. But I'm just gonna show this, for the channel right here that I got. See how I start, man. I mean, it's a lot of thank yous that I got to give and the whole story. But the thing is, let me start it like this. So yeah, pandemic hit and all that stuff. I was down and out for a little bit, just like a lot of people, a lot of us. At least I had me a little bit of a come up, a little bit of a job and all that. But things were shutting down and all that stuff. This is all like almost a year ago, as all of us know. And so pretty much, I just had to just cut everything up, all the bougie stuff and all that stuff, and I just had to accommodate to life. I was wearing my Walmart Avias. I was shopping Avias. I was doing everything cheap. I was getting haircuts in my Supercut, and I apologize. I had to call my work today because I haven't been off in a whole in like about 2 weeks. So I wanted to do this video right here to show the appreciation. I wanted to do this 3 days ago when I got these shoes that I want to show you as a goal and achievement. But yeah, it's like even Supercuts and all that stuff in the pandemic and all that. But here, okay, so here we go with it. So yeah, what I want to do is show you what I have, what I got the other day. Yeah, so my channel, I've been doing a lot of videos and stuff, and like vlog videos about going out shopping for shoes and all this stuff. And the thing is that I'm a sneakerhead like that, and always been. But everything comes at its moment. And like I said, I want to do this video right now because I don't want to use like any like light bulb light and stuff. I'm a little bit of a content creator in myself, so I want to use the natural light and all that stuff. Let's get to the sneakers, okay? So yeah, so coming into going off past the coronavirus stuff and whatever last year, past the summertime and all that. Once I got started getting a little bit more paper, I started buying more sneakers, more fire and stuff. But I was getting back into the hype. I was always hyped. I come back from way back in the 90s when there was a hype in shoes in the 90s. Pumps, original pumps, AJs were around and all that stuff, and up tempos and pimping. I've been through all that. The fire kind of laid off and whatever. I got families and stuff. It's got my personal life and all that. But then back again, with the resurgence of the whole sneaker stuff, a lot of hot sneakers were being done and everything. Nike was doing its thing, a lot of collaborations, other brands, Asics, Sauconys, whatever. Everybody's been doing Adidas, everybody's been doing collaborations, and of course Yeezys and all that stuff. So what I want to say is that coming into this year, the whole sneaker vibe started coming back to me and all like that. And I was buying fire shoes and all that just to put in the feet and all that, just to kind of like, okay, fill up that sneaker void and all that. But I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to put myself a little bit more, push myself a little bit more. And try to get, you know, something with a little bit more significance rather than just going to the store and just copping fire. Put on work, put on energy, and just get something, you know, that would fulfill you in a little bit from your feet up, you know what I'm saying, from your feet to your heart. So let's get into it. Coming into this year, I've already bought a lot of shoes and whatever, a lot of fire, but I set my mind. I was picking up into the whole Nike sneakers app and all this stuff, and you know, I was going out last year trying to get chunky dunkies up in the mall and stuff, and I really didn't even know how the whole thing was going up in the mall. They told me like, nah, man, you gotta like go to resellers now. That chunky dunkies jumped from like 120 to 2,000, 2,500 in like a week or something, 2 weeks. So yeah, you're not gonna find this in the mall. So okay, you know, I'm an old school guy. Like my daddy told me, you know, we just go to the mall and cop fire. The new thing is a whole resale, sneakers app, go. StockX, cool, no problem. I've done my way to get like pretty much impossible to get shoes. I've gone to internet, goats and all that, and I got my stuff, my collab shoes and all that, no problem. But on this one right here, so I put emphasis and work in that, like I said, appreciation video. So I want to start thinking. A lot of people and a lot of even YouTubers, because I got into the whole sneaker vibe energy from YouTube. I got back in YouTube. I started watching complexes and all that from 2-3 years ago after I was back home in Puerto Rico and Hurricane Maria hit and destroyed everything. After that, I went from depression to helping my family to getting back on my, you know, trying to get my mojo, my swag back and all that. And sneakers helped a lot. You know, I started watching a lot of complexes. And you know, just YouTubers in itself and whatever, but everything picked up. So what I'm trying to say is that my love for sneakers pretty much just grew, and it went from just having fire on my feet to having a motivation, being determined, and just setting yourself a goal. And and my goal for this year, for 2021, listen, right now it's Monday, I think it's Monday the 15th, 2021. The shoe that I'm holding, that I'm gonna show y'all, that I'm gonna prove is something. It's my proof that you can achieve, because this is an achievement for me for the year. I could have gone all the way to November, December, and I was meant to achieve to get this shoe, not this specific shoe, but this model shoe right here. I was gonna give it all year, and I pretty much in the first quarter of the year I achieved and got. So long story short, I set myself to get dunks, Nike dunks, and I started my channel, everything over here, to do something different, deviate the attention from what we know, the AJ1s, or just the retros, or all Jordans or whatever, or even Nike in itself, because Nike is king in the market, the sneaker market, we all know. But there's different stuff out there, and I was bound to show and just put that out there, the different stuff that there is for your foot, you know, for your foot fire, pretty much. So that's what I did with no vlogging in my channel. You know, I started copping skate shoes, different kind of skate shoes, and going to different stores, mom and pop shops, stores that you wouldn't go to actually, you know, just to go cop your sneakers in a mall and all that stuff, not internet, sneakers app, no, whatever. Give me a chance, give me a break over here. Damn it, where did I put my... raw and uncut. I'm never gonna edit nothing in my videos, okay? So sorry that I'm flashing this right here real quick. I'm gonna be right back. I don't know where I dropped. Okay, here it is. Sorry people, I gotta medicate myself. I am an MMP. If you don't know what MMP is, look it up. So I set myself for a goal. I got a vast collection of, in this mess that I got here in my room, I got a vast collection of shoes and everything. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna start. So it's an appreciation vlog, and I'm sorry that I'm ratting on. I know you want to see sneakers, and we're gonna do this. So I set myself for a trophy. My achievement was to get dunks, not AJs, not nothing. I saw dunks, and the dunks talked to me. So I started going to friends. I wasn't gonna download no sneakers app and all that because I did research a little bit and I know it's stressful. I know I got friends that from co-workers that they do have the sneakers app and all that, and I went to them and I was like, hey, let's start going on the draws for me for the dunks and all that. I really wasn't paying attention to anything else like that. Jordans like that and all that. I mean, they're cool, but you know, in their time and all that, it's the hype. It's where the hype is. But the dunk vibe kind of like it died down now. 2021, the resurgence of the dunks is here, and I was not gonna let off. So this shoe right here came out. This shoe right here came out a week ago. Wait, the shoe right here came out a week ago. Last Tuesday. Today is Monday, the 15th. The 15th March 2021. This came out Tuesday, March. Wow, what was it? Okay, a week from now, from the 15th. So people that got this shoe on the sneakers app, still today, they're not holding their shoe that they got. The very few people that got the shoe on the sneakers app or on foot, if it was on foot sites, it was not an easy score. Okay, first off, I'm giving out all the thank yous. Well, no, let's show the shoe. Let's show the shoe. Because this is an achievement. I bound myself to get this shoe. Not this shoe, but get dunks. And I think I scored with pretty much, I think this is probably like the number 2 dunk of the year, probably 3. I'm just going to show it real quick. Because this for me is an achievement. As a sneakerhead, it kind of proclaims, it puts me there. The sneaker gods bless me with the title of sneakerhead. So I'm gonna show this real quick. I don't want to make this more than 20 minutes for real. So let's see if it can catch up right there. Nike Dunk High. Yeah. Hopefully you can see. Yeah, the color right there. I'm trying to get the best light. You know, I'm trying to get the best light, and I'm using this. I'm doing my videos. I've done all my videos on my little Kyocera. Whoa. On my little Kyocera from like about 10 years ago. I've been using this phone. This has been my ride or die phone. Like I said, everything I do is with meaning, with energy. I put in, I take, you know, it's a give and take of energy, and with this phone right here, it's been a warrior. We done Uber, we done DMs, it's a bunch of stuff, man. I mean, it's all cool, it's all good. So like I said, I set myself to get dunks this year, the resurgence of the dunks, and it's here. And the dunks have been coming out, the materials, the themes and everything, man, it's too fire, dog. I mean, so like y'all saw, hell yeah, I achieved on the Nike Dunk High. I'm gonna show you all the sneaker. I'm gonna give the thank yous, the appreciations, and then we're gonna go with the review. All right, so here it is. Early achievement. Fire. This is the Nike Dunk High Barley Green. Everybody's calling it barely green. Even I called it barely green. I'm still gonna call it barely green, but it's the Barley Green All-Star 2021. I'm sorry, it's got this it's got that carbon fiber print that the AJ1 carbon fiber motorsport has. I'm pretty sure it's patent leather. I bought it for the patent leather. Yeah, let me see. The skin came on black. Yeah, let's just say that it got the leather right there. You know, people. So the story on this shoe. You see, I don't think I'm gonna wear this shoe anytime soon. This is a trophy for me. So the story is that I was going crazy for dunks all year since it started. I told my homies going crazy for the dunks for me on the sneakers app. My friends were losing. I was like, look, dog, I'm losing. I'm taking L's. I was taking L's because I was willing to pay resell to get dunks. For them to get them on me on the sneakers app, I started going on the foot sites, on the Foot Actions and Finish Lines and all that stuff and whatever. So So I went. So what? I got crazy. I went crazy last week. This is beginning of March. I went crazy bananas, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go to the mall, and I'm just gonna see if I can just score a secret stash of dunks somewhere in the mall, right here on my hometown in BG, Kentucky, man. I mean, this is like, this ain't LA, this ain't New York, this ain't Miami. The only place you're gonna find dunks on display on a store, it's in LA somewhere, like Cool Kicks or something, like Stadium Goods, Flight Clubs and all that. Not in the mall in BG, Kentucky, man, though. But I'm gonna tell you. So I got crazy last week after I tried going for the man, a bunch. Well, this one popped out. It was on a Tuesday, March. I want to say 7 or 6. I don't know what the crap it was. Right here, 2021. So what happened was I went crazy bananas. I was taking all the L's from January, February on, and telling my friends and my co-workers, hey, let's help me out. Everybody was taking L's. Even though one of my homies that I'm going to mention up, he took a win on the cool grade 3s in the app. So that's what got me into it. So, but the thing is, tell me if I'm rambling on, but the thing is that, so I went to the mall after this one. I came out, and then I went to every store, Foot Lockers, Finish Lines, even it was a City Gears. I mean, there was stores there, stores there. And I was like, yo, you got dunks, you got a secret stash of dunks, tell me something, let me know what you have. And everybody was like, "Duh, you're not gonna find dunks here. What are you talking about? In the mall? You come into the mall to find dunks? Nah, man, go to LA if you want this shit in display or something. We're not the sneakers app. You come over here, you get fire, and that's it. You go." But and there's AJ. I mean, yeah, they got AJ ones and stuff. I mean, you could. They had the motorsports up there in the stores and stuff, but I wasn't going for that. This is the price right here, the dunks. So what happened? I missed on these on the Tuesday. Went the next day, Wednesday, something like that, or Thursday. Got crazy looking for dunks. They told me all that stuff. Then I went, told my friend, hey, go for the carpet companies that was on Friday. It was launching on a Friday the 12th. I think it was, yeah, 12. So that Tuesday that this dropped was like the 8th or 7th or 9th, something like, I can't think right now. Let me medicate myself real quick. Sorry, what? Don't want to drop this. Barely green, somewhat green. Now listen, people. So then I went to the mall that Friday when the carpet companies dropped. Took the L. I called my friend, hey, what's up? Nah, man, took the L for you, man. I'm sorry. I was like, okay. I got really desperate. Went to the mall. Because the day before I saw the AJ ones, and they had the red chilies too, the AJ1 red chilies. It was either that one or the motorsports that I was gonna get. So after I went over there, boom, and I went through a couple of stores, Foot Locker, and they had Carmines and stuff. I didn't want the Carmine 6s, nothing. Dunks, all the way dunks. I went to Finish Line, and let me show. I went to Finish Line. This is the bag right there, boom. Went to Finish Line to get the AJ1 Motorsports. I was like, okay, it's got patent leather. I'll go for just for the patent leather, and it's a nice vibe, I guess. So I went and bought it. Went to the display. Went to the wall. Hey, I told the dude, hey, I want the AJ1 Motorsports. Okay, what size? 9.5. Boom. Okay, let me go back. He brought it out. They had it. I was like, no problem. Okay, I'm about to cop. Went to the register. I went to the register to buy the AJ1 Motorsports. And what did they have in display in the register? This right here. They had this on display, like it was sitting on the counter on the register. Right there, just waiting for me. And I was like, whoa, what? Wait a second. I was like, do you have that in 9.5? Do you have this in 9.5? And the dude told me what the dude said, yeah, it's the only one we have right now. It's that. I think that's the 9.5, and that's the last one. I was like, what? Give me, switch to AJ for the dunk immediately. I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. Boom, man. I was asking the dude out, like, when he came back with it, and I was like, my heart started racing, my eyes watering. I couldn't believe The amount of energy that was just going, fluctuating through my arteries, veins, whatever you want to say, man. This when he brought it out, I was like, hey man, did you get a full stock of that? I mean, it was like, nah man, corporate just sent like 3 pairs. And I was like, you only received 3 pairs of this in the store, in the mall. And there was, and let me tell you, I went to the mall. The mall opened at 11 o'clock that morning. I went there 11:30. I was there 11:30. They displayed them, and 2 pairs already gone. And I grabbed the last one. I would say that probably like 5 minutes later, if I would have waited 5 minutes later than that, this one was going to be gone too, and I would have missed out on scoring dunks in the mall. Okay, this is not internet, nothing. This is just like my dad told me. Hey, go to the mall, cop your fire, go and just show off. Now for the thank yous. Now for the appreciation. First off, for my co-workers, I wanna thank my homie Mac, Marley, Mac Bob. I'm gonna call him Mac Bob because his last name is Marley, Mac Bob Marley. He was the first. He's the one that told me that, hey man, I scored cool grades on the app, and he was all hyped. And I was like, "Dog, you gotta help me out." You know what I'm saying? So he started on, he went for the vast grades for me. I went for the vast grades, and then he was like, so he was like, cool, let's go, boom. He went for the vast grades. He went into the draw. He's like, hey man, I missed out on it, man. I mean, that shit was hard, man. I mean, it's not. He didn't even know because he wasn't even going on for dunks like that on the app. So I guess for him, it showed like okay, like you got to do a draw, and he missed on the draw. So I was like, okay, cool. I see how it is now. So I think I asked him like another time or whatever. So but I kind of like I didn't want to like rush his app. It's his app. But then there was another homie at work, my homie Ahmed Muhammad, which Mac Bob Marley, Mac Marley. Thank you, man, because you started everything. You started everything, and this happened, and it all started with you. That's where the energy started. Boom. Okay, let's get the dunks. Let's shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. R.I.P. Passimo, man. That he got that energy too. But after I went to Mag and he tried, boom, I went to my homie Ahmed Muhammad. He was like, hey, yo, I'm on the resell bug, man. I'm reselling. He started reselling PlayStations and all that cool. I was like, hey, man. And he was like, hey, yo, I got the sneakers app, but I'm never hitting, really. And I think he stopped using it to a point. And I was like, start using it. Come on, let's pimp your sneakers app out. And I was like, okay. And he was like, okay, let's go. So for a whole month, he was shooting for dunks for me, supreme dunks. All the dunks that came out, man. The Syracuses, everything. There was too many dunks coming out. Even these, he shot for these, and I remember he's like, hey man, I lost, man. I took the L. I was like, dang it, don't worry. So yeah, definitely much thanks to him because that energy it was there. It was there. Through all my homies, in the app, I was trying to do the sneakers app, and then I was trying to do the whole manual thing myself. It's crazy. You definitely do feel the rush and that energy that when you're taking the L's, you're like, man, but you never give up, and that's when I'm gonna come in. So thank you to my coworkers, Mac Marley and Ahmed Muhammad, man. I mean, y'all did your things definitely, and we'll still keep doing it because I'm still gonna keep shooting for dunks. I'm laying back on these for a minute, but hell yeah, man. I'm trying to show y'all, man. I mean, the light going, but we still on it though. Okay, so let's get to YouTube, the YouTubers that I've been watching, that I picked up from the energy, and I actually gave back. It's been a back and forth of energy, like I told y'all. Okay, we're going on 20. We're gonna do 30 minutes. Forget it. Forget how much. Forget how long. So the YouTubers, man. I mean, of course, Complex. That's where everything started. I still wasn't buying. I wasn't even buying fire. I wasn't even buying sneakers like that. I was just like, I'll buy some U.S. Polo Associations and just rock those for like 2 years. I was still on that, but I was watching Complex and I was, just getting into the vibe, getting the watching the Soul Collector and all that stuff, full size runs and all that funny stuff. It's so I was like, okay, like I'm getting the vibe, I'm picking up the vibe again, and they made it fun, to make it attractive for you, to pick the love for sneakers, and so yeah, definitely that, and I don't want to leave anybody out. So for how long this video is, I know I talked a lot of crap in the beginning, but let's go. Kicknology, Bait to the Faith. Thank you a lot to him, and I'm gonna mention him first because I was watching reviews. I was watching a lot of the YouTubers, you know, doing their thing. I didn't start way back when with the Kaizo Mars and all that stuff. Much respect to them, Tony D2 Wiles and all of them, you know. But I started a little bit more over here, like on the middle, like when the hype was hyped, you know, like so the yeah, definitely Kicknology, Bait to the Faith, because he was scoring dunks. He was scoring, yeah, he scored a lot of shoots, Griffey's and all that, of course, AJ ones and all that, and AJ's in itself. And I was watching a lot of his vids, but when he started scoring dunks, I was like, hey man, you scoring dunks pretty easy. I wasn't scoring dunks at all, man. I mean, I was sweating, crying, begging just to score dunks, and he was just doing videos like, hey, I scored this dunk, boom, and he was like, I don't like it that much, you know, I got the vast gray and all that stuff, it's alright, it's alright. I was like, you know, what? You don't like, okay, but you're reviewing it. I'm like, what's going on, man? And I was leaving him videos like, hey man, don't do that, man. Okay, you got the dunk, I was shooting for that one, come on, man, you're making me cry. He was like, oh, don't worry about it, man, I'm applying the pressure and all that. He did another one, another dunk video that he got, and he was like, yeah, I'm not too crazy about the dunks, but I got the dunk, and I'm like, duh, wait a second, enough is enough. If you don't like it, if you don't want it, man, I mean, just stop it, man, because you're making people that do want the dunks cry and beg and all this stuff. And he was like, nah, it's okay, man, don't worry. But what I'm trying to say here is, because I left him the comments and all that, then I left him a big comment saying all this story, saying that, you know, hey, thank you, man, because this energy, this back and forth, this laughing and crying and all that stuff with you, and whenever I spit to him, he spit back positive stuff, you know. So I thanked them because that energy, it was all about it. And he was like, hell yeah, just keep going for the man, just keep going for him, man, don't give up. And he told me that, and I never gave up, and boom, and I achieved. So Kicknology, thank you so much. Bosco's, the Bosco Mitchells, the Cool Kicks, Balling on the Budgets, Tristan Wicks, the Tommy Boys. I mean, everybody's got their own vibe, man. I mean, appreciate the Cool Kicks and the Bosco Mitchells up in LA. They really showing fire. And the only dunks that I've seen that they show, because I think they're the only ones that I've seen that they show dunks like that up in the stores and displays, but it's in them in LA, up in Cool Kicks and all that stuff like that. And of course, like the complexes up in Stadium Goods and Flight Clubs and all that. But as in YouTubers, hell yeah, Bosco Mitchells, the Cool Kicks, Cool Kicks, everybody up in LA, the LA crew, they be showing up. They vibes and they fire. I leave the comments, they comment back. I watch their live streams and you know, just commenting, you know, just sharing that energy, and they all about it. So thank you to them too. The Tristan Wicks, of course. He a funny dude. He got a cool vibe. He a botter, I think, and the Tommy Boy, he a botter too. But you know, I don't do the whole botting thing. Hell no. I have not achieved. I have not gone to that extreme yet. I'm not saying that. I'm never saying never. So I'm not gonna say no. But I don't think I'm gonna go to botting. If I found this the old-fashioned way and I felt that fire, like you found this walking in the mall, forget bots. I respect everybody that's botting, but much respect to all them too, the Tristan Wicks and the Ball and the Budgets and other, because they all share their energy, and I leave comments and I thanked everybody. I went on a thanking spree after I got all this. So thank you to those YouTubers that I mentioned, of the Shoe Game, you know, they be going on the outlets and all that stuff, and the Balling on Budgets and all that, going to the show, just showing fire. So you're taking that fire and that fire energy and apply it to yourself to achieve. That's what I'm trying to say, that this is an achievement, because I told myself we're gonna go for dunks, whatever dunk, and I think I got top 2 of the year. I got top 3 of the year. This is top 3 for sure. The Notra's there, of course, a carpet company. I'm gonna shoot for that carpet company. I want that carpet company. So so I'm not gonna pay resale. If I got this on retail finish line, they sold me 110. So can it ask? This is definitely achievement of goal. It's not like you. Much respect to those who go to internet. Like I said, I've done it before too. You know, you can't. It's part of the game now. The game has changed. Resale is on top. But I beat Joe Herbert. I bit his. I almost said that I bit his mom. I beat his mom. And Taylor, the VP, you know, they were doing their thing. They had their own plot, but that's it. Let's go with the review now, okay? Let's review the shoe. And hey, this is all. Like I said, no editing, no fancy stuff. This is what we're doing. A lot of people were knocking this shoe in the beginning, even before it came out. They were knocking the barley green, whichever way you want to call it, saying, in the pictures it don't look that nice and this and that and whatever. When you have this gem, and you carbon fiber print, I want to say this all patent leather right here. You can see the pistachio. That, I'm sorry for the lighting, but yeah, it's barely green, but let's call it pistachio because it's kind of going into the whole Tiffany vibe, the high Tiffany dunk, but nah, in itself, it's got the mint laces, pretty cool. You see the barely green, boom, the carbon fiber print, boom, just leather, just the material. I would say this is synthetic leather. I'm gonna say this is synthetic, but it's kind of printed. It's not tumbled, but man, it's smooth. It's very nice. This is a very well pushed shoe. Now let's go with the moneymaker. I would say this. It's of course it's the All-Star. It's the All-Star. There were a bunch of All-Star shoes that came out. They came with the AJ1, of course, carbon fiber, motorsport. But the thing is that the All-Star game, it was meant to be in Indianapolis, Indiana. Because of COVID and everything, the parameters, precautions, they have to do a bunch of stuff. I guess they were gonna do a bubble setting again. I guess the bubble setting wasn't in Indiana. I don't know if it wasn't that good or what. I don't know. They couldn't accommodate all the players there, so they moved it to Atlanta, to the where the Hawks play. Atlanta Hawks play. Cool, no problem. It was cool. It was cool. All-Star. They came back. You know, they tried to do its thing, but they left the Indianapolis. They couldn't change it. It was too late because this was already done, probably last year or something like that for this year. And this misprint, I think this misprint of Indianapolis, Indiana, I don't know if you can, damn, the lighting. The misprint of Indianapolis, Indiana, I think that's where the money is on this shoe right here. I'm not gonna resell this. I'm not on resale mode. Definitely not. This is definitely, like I said, a trophy. This is an achievement. But yeah, it's as you can see. I think the only white part right here is just the sole in itself. Boom. It's got that, of course, that old school. Most AJ1s, I think they got that outer sole like that. Boom. The side sole. I mean, it's just like a quick review. I mean, just review it yourself. Look at it yourself. I really ain't got that much to say. It's a gem in itself. I'm just so grateful. Thank you, God. It's the sneaker gods. It's very much real. Just like there's football gods, just like there's, say, video game gods, just whatever, man. The sneaker gods. They told me, like, listen, man, you went all the way. But the thing is that I'm a content creator. You know, I do music. My mind is in 20,000 things at once. But when the love for sneakers came back and that sneaker bug was eating my intestines up pretty much, because that's how I refer to it, I was bound to get dunks. Not anything else. I was like, I gotta get them. I gotta get a pair of dunks, and I scored big, the old-fashioned way, the old school way, just going to the mall, like my dad told me 25 years ago, just copping fire when I was copping the Sean Kemps, them kamikazes back when, them pumps, when the pumps first came out and stuff. I mean, this is definitely a thank you. I went on a thank you spree to a lot of people, and I'm never gonna stop saying thank you. I think I'm gonna start reviewing shoes more now, which would be way less of a video, less timing for this. This is like a thank you note. This is an appreciation video. But I think I'm gonna start doing reviews on more sneakers because I've been seeing and copying a lot of weird stuff that even Nike's doing. That if I show you when they throw those shoes out as collabs, oh man, they would jack up the price on that, and I'm getting hella crazy stuff for like hella clearance. So I think I'm gonna do a couple of just reviews in itself. But for now, for the meantime, basking in what this beauty is, and just giving out the thank yous and appreciations where appreciation is due. Again, everybody, I'm gonna mention the main people. I'm pretty sure there was a lot of them, but hell yeah, from the physical ones right here that I talked to, man, my homie Mac Marley, Ahmed Muhammad, to the YouTubers, man, Shoe Game and Bosco Mitchells, the Cool Kicks, Ballin' on Budgets, Tristan Wicks, I'm forgetting Kicknologies, a lot of them, man, a lot of them. But Tommy Boys, it's everybody's got their own vibe, their own energy. You just gotta like just know how to. It's a how to, when to, where to. Pretty much just ask all the questions and you will get the answers. You will get the answer. Which I almost went for question mates. Oh yeah, well, I got me some question mates. I'll probably do a review on that one that I got, but that one's pretty special for me. Yeah, but this one, oh yeah. I mean, this is just just a reminder to yourself to always stay positive, never give up. Go shoot for your goals, shoot for your dreams, goals, achieve. And once you do, you put your whole energy in just one thing. Listen, this was a goal for the year for me. A goal that I set myself for the year. I could have gone all the way to November, December. I achieved in March. And that's because I got my attention on the 9 to 5, on my 9 to 5. My 9 to 5 helped me. But focus your attention on the things that you have in your family. Put family first and all that. Do the right things. And then search, and then go on the hunt. This is hunt, the love for the hunt. That's what it is. I mean, I think they even mentioned it in that Sneakerheads thing up in what is it, Netflix. I mean, they mention it there, but it's something that you're born with. It's instinct. You know, when you want something, it's the search, it's the hunt, it's the journey, it's the love for. You develop love, you develop hate, you go through a whirlwind of emotions. But at the very end, when you pursue happiness, hell yeah, man, you'll get there. You'll get there, though. You'll definitely get there. I know that like I said, today's Monday, the 15th, March 2021. Probably this shoe will start coming in for a lot of people tomorrow, to the Tuesday the 16th. And I think I've seen a couple of YouTubers that I'm not really familiar with them like that, but they be showing them whatever. But I've seen a lot of YouTubers that be like, oh yeah, I borrowed this pair of shoes and just so I can review them. Dog, review your shoe. Don't review nobody else's swag, dog. I mean, and I'm not, but I mean, I know that they all doing it for their channel, for the views. They already got viewers, subscribers. Listen, I'm on 1 view, 2 views, 10 views on this channel, on my stuff. But I mean, it's not about the views, man. It's about the love. I'm doing this video right now for the love, for the appreciation. Thank you. Thank you, sneaker gods. Thank you, sneaker YouTubers, sneaker tubers. Thank you, my friends that are sneakerheads, or people that are involved, resellers, whatever it is, people that know shoes. Thank you. Thank you. I have achieved this. Just thank you. Expect more coming videos, reviews. I'm gonna keep vlogging up in the stores up in here, up in town. BGKY, what's up? We're going for 40 minutes on this one, so thank you, everybody. It was rough, rugged. I mean, the story came out probably not as much as I wanted it to come out, but the moral of the story is set your mindset on one thing. Put all your energy on it. Receive energy, give energy, positive energy all the time. and you will achieve in record time, man. Thank you guys so much. Slick with the kicks. We did it one more time. Barley green. Dunk highs. Achievement. Goal achieved. Thank you. More on the way.